Hi, ThatPaulGuy. And you may have noticed that lately I haven't been... Hold on a second. What are you doing? What? Nothing? What do you mean? The noise, trying to open the box. I'm trying to make a video here. Oh, you mean the Amazon box? It's a USB hub. I've got a USB hub. Don't be stupid, that's a dongle. You said dongle. What makes you think I need a USB hub? Well, how many things do you have plugged into your computer right now? You got a headset, you got a game controller, you got the thumb drive that you keep all your personal stuff on, and don't you forget to add all the stuff that you swap back and forth when you're trying to edit videos and move sound files and video files and all that stuff back and forth, like the card reader. I don't know, 6, maybe 7, why? So maybe you do. And today we're going to talk about whether you need one as well. What I got in my hands right now, obviously I did order it from Amazon because, well, I said so. It's a USB hub that's made by a company called Aukey. Now, what makes me think this is, yes, it does say A-U-K-E-Y. And I've heard a couple people pronounce it Aukey or Aukey or something like that. But what the big hint that for me is, AU is the symbol for gold on the periodic chart, if you'll remember back to high school chemistry. The other thing that makes me think it's called Aukey instead of something else is a decal you get when you open up the box. It's literally a keyhole in gold. So we're going to take a look at it. It's a 7 + 2 + 1, and we're going to take a look at it, see what that means, and see if it's something you need. All right, there are a few things that come in the box. First of all, the USB hub itself. It's got 7 actual USB 3.0s. It's got 2 that look like they're combinations of power and USB, and it's got 1 that looks like it's just for charging only. It comes with a power supply. You're not going to run the charging off of your computer. It's powered through the power supply itself. One of the first things I thought when I got this, or when I was looking at it, is like, I don't think I want to run something or a hub that's going to take power or start to degrade the signal and the speed times when I'm trying to transfer stuff, because it's drawing power from my PC. In steps the power supply. Does come with a USB 3.0 and of course the plug in to the power supply. The other thing that comes in, instruction manual, which seems to be pretty thorough, at least so far that I've looked at it. And like I said, the Aukey decal that was the tip off to what the name of the company actually probably is. So I'm going to set it up. We're going to try out on a few things and see what we think. So one of the first things you're going to have to do is forgive the desk. That is a whole different video, and it is coming, but desk is on its way, folks. Anyway, so I do have it hooked up. As it turns out, I've got 7 ports for the USB. There's 2 regular charging ports, and there's 1 that's a fast charging or a quick charge. That would be the orange one or the red one, depending on, to me it looks orange. It is a silverish type color, which might be more at home with a Mac than it is for a PC, but you know what? You can't argue with the results. It does plug in pretty easily. It sees it right away. Green indicator light comes on. I've been able to transfer files back and forth pretty easily, pretty quickly, and not a problem at all there. I am kind of curious to see how quickly some things work when I've got several things plugged in and when I'm working with several things at one time. It does recognize the thumb drive that I've got plugged in. It recognizes the card reader that I've got. It recognizes my headset. My Logitech headset. Now, my Logitech headset will plug into the audio, but I like to use it in surround, and the surround module is a USB, so I use it that way. So that cleans up quite a few things. Now, right now, I also have it charging my phone. I can switch this cable if I wanted to go ahead and instead of charging my phone, if I wanted to transfer files, it should pop right up here. There we go. Yep, open device, boom. So it does see it right away. So the response is quick. I don't have any kind of issues with things disconnecting. I thought I did at one point, but I unplugged the USB and I plugged it back in, and no problems with going back off or disconnect or anything like that. Everything is staying connected. Obviously, you can still see it. It looks pretty good. It reacts pretty quickly. It is USB 3.0, and So, I mean, you can't really go wrong. It's got its own power. It does suggest that you can have 2 solid state drives or 1 HDD hard drive hooked up to this if it's an external. Do not hook up more than that. It says the power amp draw is more because it is actually pulling the power from the brick, that power supply that I was showing you earlier. So you want to be conscious of how much you're trying to charge. There's 2, like I said, 2 regular speed type charging ports. They're charging only. There's 1 fast charging port. It is charging only. The other 7 are for data transfer. And let me see here on my phone. It looks like it's charging as well. So it is a powered charge. I would probably say that is more in the neighborhood of a slow trickle charge though. But anyway, works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. What you have to figure out for yourself is just how many things do you have plugged in? How many things do you use at one time? And how much of a pain in the tail is it for you to plug stuff in the front and the back and getting back there every time, or plugging stuff in the front and swapping things over? Could you do just as well with having it right in front of you and not have to worry about any of that? So really the only thing left to figure out is if a USB hub is something you might need. Do you have a lot of things that you're plugging in and out of the front? Do you have a lot of things that you're trying to plug in and out of the back that you're constantly swapping? Are you using thumb drives? Are you using a card reader? Are you using your headset or anything like that? Or things that are swapping back and forth, or things that you have a limited number of USB slots? The USB slots on something like a B450 or B550 are often less than they are on an X570 or X470. And I imagine that Intel motherboards are pretty much the same way, that you can have less USB slots on a less expensive board than you will on a higher end board. So keep that in mind as well. It seems to work pretty well for me. I will kind of keep using it and see if I can tear it up type of thing. And if I can tear it up, I'll let you know. Otherwise, somewhere down along the line, I'm doing a remake of my desk. And so I'll kind of show you guys how that works out and where this might fit into that redo. We're going to redesign a few things on the desk. I'm going to set up my webcam. I'm going to set up a light. Don't know if I'm going to put a backdrop in front of me or which way the desk is going to be facing. So we'll discover all of that in just a few days. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. As always, you're welcome to share, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave me any kind of comments. Are you already using a USB hub? Are you using some kind of dongle? Are you just swapping stuff back and forth? Or are you not even using any kind of USB? You're just using like speakers and a thumb drive once in a while, and that's about it. So kind of let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're doing. Anyway, that's all I got for right now, folks. So until next time, I'll see you later.